So apparently dinosaurs are in, or maybe they're never out of style. I mean, everyone loves dinosaurs, right? So we got Hasbro dinosaurs, we got X-Shot dinosaurs, and now we have Dart Zone is making dinosaurs. Question, does Busby have any dinosaur blasters? If you know of any, comment down in the comment section. I can't think of any. In spirit of the new Jurassic World Dominion, we have some new line from Dart Zone. We got a few blasters coming. This right here caught my eye because it's so crazy looking. This right here is the PyroRaptor. I mean, the name alone is just terrifying. And by the way, the PyroRaptor in the movie, yeah, it swims through ice water. If a raptor isn't terrifying enough, now they jump into ice and jump out and pull you in. I don't know. Crazy stuff. But anyways, I don't know what that has to do with a blaster, but I guess this right here is a PyroRaptor. The stylings of this blaster basically have feathers and kind of a mechanical Digimon skull thing. I don't know. It's a really crazy looking blaster. So let's take this blaster outside. We're gonna run it through its paces. We're gonna see what kind of FPS do we get? How accurate is this thing at 30 feet? How is the overall operation of it? And of course, at the end of it all, we'll give our final impressions as to what we think about the PyroRaptor. So let's head on outside. On the package of the PyroRaptor, we can see this comes with 1 blaster, 10 darts, and a 10 round clip. And on the back of the package, we can see it shoots up to 80 feet, has a forward pump action prime, a pretty cool adjustable stock, and of course, takes a clip. And one thing worth mentioning on the package, you can see this actually has a lot of texture on it. When you look at the actual blaster, it's hard to see the texture, but it's there. It's pretty cool. It's worth noting this blaster comes with the Adventure Force Waffle, which is a very good ammo type. If you don't have any of these, I highly recommend picking up a box of these. And let's go ahead and grab some chronograph readings. 78, 76, 61, 74, 84. Next up, let's see how accurate this blaster is at 30 feet. So let's talk about operation of this blaster. What we have here is a pump action springer. What that means is you put your clip in and you can prime it and then fire. Pretty straightforward. What's unique about this blaster is, as you can see, I could put that clip in without it being primed. That's pretty nice. For the stock here, we have a button that you or a thing you pull down and you can adjust it. This looks like an actual buffer tube stock, which is very surprising to see on such a clearly kid's toy. Pretty cool though. And surprisingly, as funky as this thing looks, the stock is actually very comfortable. It actually does a great job at being a stock. On the top of the blaster, we have a carry handle, which is pretty convenient. And down here, we have the clip release lever. Works really well. So let's head inside and give our final impressions of this blaster. So with all the technical stuff out of the way, what do I think about this blaster? How do I feel about it? Let me talk about ergo. And I wanted to wait for the ergo and aesthetics part because this is a weird one. So me personally, this blaster, it doesn't really speak to me. I do appreciate the design language of this and all the crazy. It's fun, I'll give it that. It's a lot of fun. Now, if you're a smaller nerfer and you love dinosaurs, I can't recommend this thing enough. If you're a parent looking for a blaster to buy for your kid and they like dinosaurs, this is a no-brainer. This is a great toy for a kid. Now, for competitive nerfers, there's some much better offerings from Dart Zone, and I can see what they're doing. This is for the smaller foam flinger, you know, the smaller kids. So in that regard, I think it's a great offering. I do find it very interesting that this stock right here is basically the buffer tube, or something you see on the Pro line. Let's go ahead and check to see. So I have right here an airsoft battery stock. Look at that. works great. And this right here is your standard in-strike Nerf clip, and it is compatible with other Nerf brand clips, which is really cool. So to circle back around aesthetics, I can appreciate it. Me personally, it's not my thing, not my jam. As far as ergo is concerned, it actually feels good. I think this is a pretty solid offering. The forward pump action area is a little clunky, but it does the job. But the pistol grip is pretty comfortable. It's actually comparable to the DartZone Spectrum, if you're familiar with that pistol grip. Well, I'm DrFlux. I want to thank DartZone for sending this blaster in. Very cool to actually get one of these in hands and review it. I got a couple more that I'll be reviewing, so stick around. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell so you can see when I make new content, and we will have some great new videos for you all, so stick around. As always, I'm DrFlux. I want to thank you for watching. Be safe and happy foam flinging.